Hey everybody, what's going on today? I am in Central Florida scouting a WMA for the upcoming archery and muzzleloader season. I brought my bike out here today, so it should be a lot easier to get around, and I'll show you what I'm doing, what I'm looking for. Right now I'm running the edge of this creek bottom to see if there's any animals coming in or out of here. Earlier when I was coming down the trail, there was a lot of tracks. There's a lot of hogs and a lot of deer tracks up in the sugar sand, so I'll show you that on my way back. So I'll put a camera out here today, and then I'm not going to come pick that up until probably my first hunt out here, because this is far away from my house. So let's get started. Alright guys, so you can see up here, this is all high ground because of the pine trees. They like to stay dry, and you can tell that they're sitting a lot higher than where I'm at right now. Then over here, you can tell that this is going to be wet just because of the water oaks and the height difference of where the trunks are at. You can see it slopes downwards, so the creek is definitely down this way. I'm going to pull my bike out of the path and make my way down there, and I'll show you what we see. Alright guys, so here's this little creek bottom that I was talking about. Made it down here. It's pretty nice down here, but I don't see a lot of animal sign. Here's the creek right here. Yeah, so I don't see a lot of animal sign down here. I'm going to keep following this creek for a little bit and see if there's any major crossing areas or anything like that. And if there's not, then I'm probably going to keep scouting around. And if I don't find anything, then I'll probably go ahead and put my camera where I found that all those tracks earlier. But it is nice down here. So I've been following this creek around for probably 20 minutes now, and I just don't see anything that really has a lot of sign coming through. I'm not saying that deer and hogs aren't down here, but it's just not one area has a lot of sign. It's kind of, here's a sign, then you go 10 minutes and then there's some more signs. So I think that they're just kind of more passing through this area than really coming down here for a reason every single day. So I'm gonna go back up to the bike, run down a little bit more, see if there's anything that interests me, and if not, then I'm gonna go back up and we're gonna go check out those tracks, and we'll find out where they're going into the woods at and set up a camera there. Okay guys, so I just found a good trail coming down to this creek, and this is actually on a completely different trail than what I was on before. So this is a good game trail coming down to this creek. I'm going to find a place to put my camera up down here, and I'll see when I find a good tree. Oh, here's a good look at the trail coming down. So you have thick brush over here, and then some more thick brush right over here, and right down the middle you can see where they've been using this really heavily. So hopefully there's some good deer in here and some good hogs, but looks like a good place to throw up a trail camera, so that's where I'm going to go ahead and put one up. So here's that trail going up this hill. It comes down. It looks like some of them go this way, but not a terrible lot of them. And then it looks like a lot of them come right through here, through all of this thick swamp. So I'm going to put my camera right over here on this tree so I can catch them going on that trail, and coming through this swamp area. Okay guys, so I got the game camera set up on there, and there it is, it's pointing right at me. So this is going to be right on the edge of its range actually, so I'm really hoping that it'll get stuff walking through here. I'm going to turn this thing on, and then I'm going to get out of here because there is a big storm coming. Alright guys, the camera is on and we're ready to get out of here. Okay, so I'm back at my house now. It started raining real hard, so I had to get out of there. The reason why I picked that area was because, one, there was a lot of the game was coming through there, as you can see on the trail. And two, that is one of the only places that I found that had big enough trees to put a tree stand in, which I could hunt from a ground blind, but I don't really like hunting from ground blinds that much. I'd rather put a tree stand in, leave it, and then hunt it whenever I come to it. So that way I don't have to carry a blind around, and so that the game get used to the stand being there. So whenever you go out and put a camera out, you should always mark it on your GPS in your phone, or if you have a GPS, mark it there, because then it's a lot easier to come back and find it, especially if you leave it there for a few months or if you're not familiar with the area that well. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment if there's anything that you want to see, or if you have any questions about anything, and I'll get back with you. And subscribe so that you're alerted whenever I post a new video. The next video that I do is probably going to be putting tree stands up, and that's going to be around September, the beginning of September sometime. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Alright, you guys ready? I'm gonna fall and bust my head open. Ow. 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 God dang. Oh. Ow! Okay, so the worst is over. I'm almost back at my bike now.